Hey everyone, imagine you have an element and it has a couple of classes and some of the classes are known, some of them are dynamic. How do we check that this element that we find by ID actually have a class, let's say C accordion? So I have my Cypress open. Right now we just find the element. Let's assert that it has a class. So we can use the should have class assertion. Okay, so it does have this class C accordion. We can also check the second class, for example, collapse. We can say should, uh, and then followed by another should kind of reads weird. So and is an alias to should, so you can always use and where you should. So should have class C accordion and have class collapse for this element. Makes sense, reads well. Let's say we want to make sure that this element doesn't have a class. So we can say and not have class, I don't know, C disable, some class that's not there. Okay, so this element has the classes that we expect, but not the class we don't expect. How do we actually get the full list of classes and confirm it? I'm gonna get the same element, and then I'm gonna use then, and this gives us a jQuery element. So we can actually maybe dump it to console. So we're gonna take, and we know there is only this single element. Okay, so we can see how it looks. Okay, so this is the element, and the element has a class list, I believe. Class name. Sorry, class name. Okay, so this is the string we want to work with. So we can say maybe return this class name. And so for now we get the string, so it should equal whatever we expect for all the classes to be as a single string. Okay. Now, just creating a then callback to get the property, it seems weird. So we can do the same, but in the following manner. Well, the class name is a prop, so we can use should have prop assertion class name. Okay. And the test works the same. The only interesting thing that you will notice here, when we use should have class, then the next assertion still worked with the element. Should have class did not change the subject of our chain in a command. But when we use should have prop, that actually changed. It used to be the element, and after should have prop, the next assertion of the next command gets the value of that property class name. The last thing is that if we use have prop or have similar assertions like have attribute, you can add to the name the actual value that you expect. So we can do the same thing right here, okay? And it passes the same way. And one last trick. Imagine that you did not get the value here and you want to kind of reflect this in the command log. So the easiest thing to do is to add scilog command. Notice it actually outputs whatever value you're passing down the command chain into the command log. And because scilog doesn't return anything, if the then callback in Cypress returns nothing, all right, then it doesn't change the subject. So what we get then is the original value of a class name. So we can still use our assertion, right? Yep, not this one, equal our list of classes, okay? So we get the element, we log all the class names, and it's a string, and we confirm its value.